Hello YouTube, give me my iPhone here with my first ever tutorial. Today I will be showing you guys how to get Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and Super Nintendo emulators on your iPhone device. In order to do this, your iPhone must be jailbroken, and it will run with the 6.1.1 software update. As you can see, I'm actually running the 6.1.1 now. I will be making a video soon on how to jailbreak any iPhone device, including the iPhone 5, with the 6.1.1 software. To begin, we're going to open up Cydia. And then you're going to go into the Manage tab. Once into the Manage tab, you're going to go into Sources. Now that you're in Sources, you're going to need 3 separate sources. Each one of them will be in the description. The first one should come with the jailbreak. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And that will be the ZOD TTD. You will also need Sinful iPhone Repo and Insanely Repo. Sorry. In order to install those, you're going to need to go to Edit, Add, and you're going to need the address right there. After you hit Add Source, you will have a pop-up come up asking you if you want to install these. Just say yes and it'll install them. Now that you've got it installed, you need to go to the search button at the bottom right. And once into the search button, you're actually going to start by searching GPS phone cracked. Once you search it, it should be the only one that comes up. You're going to open that and then you're going to install it. I've actually already installed it, so I'm not going to be installing it again. But once you install it, you've got 2 more to install. Now go back to your search and search iSNES. It should have one, that be the only one that comes up. You're going to open it and you're going to install it just as you did with the first one. And finally, you're going to go up to your search one more time and you're going to search Game Boy for iPhone. You're going to open that and you're going to install it just as you did with the other 2. Now that you have those 3 installed, as you can see, I do have them with the icons and everything already on my iPhone. In order to get the ROMs onto them, you're going to need a program called iExplorer. You can get to the link in the description in the bottom. Once you get it, you're actually going to open it and it's going to give you this right here. It's going to say continue in demo mode. That's fine. Once you're in, you need to make sure your device is connected, and you're going to start by going to the left in root. You're going to open the root folder. Next, go all the way down to VAR, and you're going to open that. And then mobile, media, and ROMs. That will be in the description. Now, you won't have the folder SNES. All you have to do is right-click, New Folder, create a new folder, and change the name to SNES. Now that you have that going, all you're going to need to do is you're going to need to minimize this and go to a website that offers Game Boy Advance, SNES, or any other kind of ROM. I preferably use coolrom.com. It works fine with me. When you get to CoolROM, you can actually go over to ROM files. Scroll down to any of the ones that you were looking at. I'm using Game Boy Advance for now. You're going to open up Game Boy Advance and we're going to use Pokemon Leaf Green for the example. You're going to open Pokemon Leaf Green and you're going to go down to the bottom and go to Download Now. When you click that, you're going to have about 8 seconds before the download link will show. Once you get that download, you can actually pull it to your desktop. Once you get that pulled to your desktop, it's going to be right here. You're going to need a program called WinRaR to open it. So we're going to go ahead and get that open real quick. Once it's opened, it's going to give you this screen. You can actually take that Pokemon Leaf Green GBA file and copy it over to your desktop. Now that it's in your desktop, you can exit the WinRAR folder. Now you need to go back to your iExplorer. Now that you're back in your iExplorer, you need to drag the Pokemon Leaf Green.gba file into your GBA folder. It's going to ask you, do you want to do it? As you can see on the bottom, it's copying it. And then you can open it and see that it's there. Don't worry about the GBA BIOS. That's just the BIOS for the game. It tells it when to run the game and how to run the game. Now you can close your iExplorer. Now you have the game installed. You should be able to go into GPS phone, open it up, and you'll see it right there. Now the cool thing about GPS phone and the other two, you can actually go down to the bottom tabs and go into options. You can change it to where it automatically saves for you. You have different skins. You can set up the button standards how you want them. And it's also, you can set up to scaling to set it to scale to your whole entire phone. That's for the iPhone 5, and also it works for the 4S too. Alright guys, that's how you get them. That's how you get the ROMs. That's how you get the emulators. I just ask you that you rate, you subscribe, you can comment. I'll get back to the comments as soon as I can. And I'll be looking to see you guys in my next few videos.